Funny girl, Funny girl? What? Where am I? What is this? What is this? What? Why?
Your Majesty, calm yourself.
Sergei, it's you. What? How? My wife. Where is my funny girl?
Everything's fine. Everything is fine, Majesty. The Empress is fine. She is in the room next door, recuperating.
What happened? Where are we?
You were in Poland. A few more hours, Majesty, and you would have been beyond our help. Your sister noticed that your train was late, so she sent another train on the scheduled track. We found the train with no electricity, no fuel, and nearly encased in ice. After breaking the ice, we found you and the Empress inside, barely alive. You are incredibly lucky, Your Majesty. You could have frozen to death inside there. It's a miracle you have not got any frostbite or any hypothermia. But we are keeping you in hospital just in case.
Sergei, forgive me. I did not know. I was overwhelmed by the responsibilities that I had. I could not have even foreseen that
Your Majesty, it's fine. Honestly, it is already forgotten. I knew my duty to you and to Russia.
I don't... Thank you. Thank you for everything, Sergei. You have saved our lives. My life. More than I can count. I owe you so much. Would you consider working for me again? I'll give you a raise, anything you want.
It is very kind of you, Your Majesty. But your sister has already hired me. Don't worry, it is for a position that benefits you as well. I will let her explain more, but we are leading an insurrection movement against your mother's regime in Finland. We have tried to spin the tale that you were trying to, what is the English word? Liberate Finland from her clutches. And now that most of her schemes are made public now, it is only a matter of time. But rest. You can see your wife soon, I promise.
Sergei, please. I am so sorry.
It is good to see you again.
Likewise, Sergei. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, Majesty, Queen Katarin is here. Your sister.
Wait, she's here already?
Yes. She is waiting to see you, and, well, I thought it'd be best to view a more familiar face before you walk.
All right, please, show her in. It's you.
It's me. So good to see you, Ivan. How is she, your wife?
Well, Sergei told me that she was in the next room making a recovery. How long must we endure this, Catherine? I... What is our mother thinking? All this chaos, trying to kill me, trying to cause the whole of Europe to a standstill. And for what? I don't want any more part of this. I don't want to go through any more pain or threat of death anymore. I do not want my wife to suffer for the things that I am involved in. Why so much deception?
Mother was pretty straightforward with me about it. Out of all our siblings, she had lined up for several thrones across Europe. You were the only one who questioned and refused to. What's the phrase? Play ball with her?
So that truly was her plan, in the end, wasn't it? To establish a dynasty across Europe? like the Habsburgs? Russia. It's like something out of a fairy tale or some twisted crime novel.
Ivan, please listen to me. Me and our other siblings are making a secret alliance to stop her. The original plan was to get you on board before we started any physical advance. But you kind of beat us to it. Mother is becoming mad. She's hurting people, and her own at that in Finland. Her plan to discredit you only partially worked, but we can use this to our advantage.
Catherine, siblings? How many more do we have? How many more children does she have?
I really wish things could have turned out a little different. The original plan was to have an official state meeting about this. I would have told you everything you wanted to know. But I suppose our mother found out. Including you and me, we have 7. All born of different countries, all with apparently legitimate claims to the thrones. Germany, Greece, Hungary. When they come to the thrones, we were planning on mobilizing against her.
How... Catherine, you know how crafty and... She's obviously been planning this for a long time. How do you know this isn't what she wants?
It's not, I promise. I convinced her we would all do as she said once we ascended the thrones. And I'm ashamed to say at that time, I actually believed I would too. But as I said, it's gotten too out of hand now. Kidnapping your wife and trying to dispose of you. Too far. We'll stop her.
No. No more.
Ivan.
No! I can't do this anymore. I can't get any more involved. I'll support you privately through finance, but the world's eyes are on me right now. With the war, I can't contribute any more. Catherine, I'm sorry. It's too much. My wife is lying in a hospital bed in the next room, and I can't even get up to see how she is. My own mother is trying to kill me, and I can't do this anymore.
I understand. We brought some gifts to help your wife, by the way. We'll leave them here for you. Please look after yourself, Ivan. You'll always be welcome here. Take as long as you need.
Thank you, Catherine. I don't mean to seem ungrateful, but thank you. All right. Time to get better, Ivan. Well, hello, you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. You've been asleep for quite some time, my love. Yes, we are not on the train anymore. Everything is fine, funny girl. We are safe. You'll never guess. Sergei was the one to rescue us from the train. I know. After all I said to him, he still came back. He's still loyal to us. I think if he ever comes back to work for us, he deserves a raise. But how are you feeling? Yeah, I don't blame you. The doctors, they say that we were lucky. A few more hours and we would have died of hypothermia. But they put some chemicals in us, gave us some medicine, and fortunately we did not suffer with frostbite or anything like that. They say we will make a full recovery. Yes, I am up and around. Must be my strong Russian boy heritage. Countless generations of enduring the Siberian tundra and drinking yak's milk from Vikings. I'm glad you're okay. It is so good to see you smile again. I love you, you know. Yes, really. I met my sister. She is building an alliance against my mother. She says that the plans kind of got scrambled since I already moved against my mother. But I can't get involved in this anymore, funny girl. I need to let her take over. Apparently I have siblings in every major country. There's a monarchist movement. And when we are all united, we will stand up to my mother. Well, Sergei said he was already working an insurrection movement, and things were going according to my sister's plan. I don't think my mother will give us any trouble anymore, but it's not a chance I'm willing to take, especially with you. Look, funny girl, normally I would join my sister against her, but you need to understand, the eyes of the world are on Russia. Everyone is waiting to see what we do next. And with everything that we've already done, I refuse to let Russia be the bogeyman of the world anymore. The villain in children's cautionary tales. I do not want that for Russia anymore. I do not want her people demonized across the world as the default villain of every story. It is time that we created a new destiny. You said you agreed with the speeches that I made, that I did a good job. Well, it's time I had a bit of integrity. And if I'm going to keep at this Emperor of Russia image, I need to make it work. Of course, we will support my sister financially, but it needs to be private. I can't get involved anymore. I can't get Russia involved anymore. Given everything that we've been through with the cold, it's a shame we left the train out in the snow, I suppose. It was supposed to be a present to you. I'm sorry, funny girl. You know, when we were cuddled up in that carriage, when we were in the cold, I had that movie quote. What was the name of the movie? Titanic. What? Why are you laughing? That's what it's called, is it not? Titanic? Titanic. But that's not how it's spelled. There is no long I in Titanic. What do you mean, stop saying that? That's how it's spelled. Are we really going to have another Wall-E situation? Ugh, fine. Titanic, then. Either way, the sentiment I thought was nice. I thought we would... You know, I thought we would pass away at one point. I fell asleep and I kept jogging myself awake because I was terrified of waking up and having you gone. And I just remembered how Titanic ended, and I didn't want to be the Rose in that situation. Not when you've meant so much to me already, my love. I will never let that happen again. As long as there is breath in my body, I will never allow anything to happen to you. Not while you're mine.
The people of Poland condemned the actions of Madame Danilov of Finland. From oppression her people to betrayal of the system she stood for international conspiracy to undermine the rule of law, and most shocking, uncovered proof of an assassination against the Tsar and Tsarina of Russia. We will stand by our obligations and declare a state of emergency support for the victims of this conflict Madame Danilov started. On a personal note, I wish my brother and his wife the best as they recover from the horrific experience. Blessings to you all.
Well, I think it's the best thing that she can do, the speech. At least now the world knows of my mother's plans, and hopefully the world can breathe a sigh of relief this Christmas. It's going to be a good one this year. Now that you've made a full recovery and now we are enjoying our Russian chocolates in the front room of the Winter Palace, living like the Tsar and Tsarina should. I think it is going to be a wonderful Christmas. Don't you? Yes, it's all taken care of. I have made a contribution of 900 million rubles to her new organization. And I am really looking forward to seeing my new siblings in the new year. Maybe once my mother is arrested and everything is behind us, perhaps we will have an even better Christmas next year. All of us together. Me, my brothers and sisters, and you. What do you mean, and what? Who? Funny girl, you're not making sense. What do you mean? Someone else? Well, I don't think I've left anyone out. You, my sister, my other brothers and sisters. Who else am I leaving out? Follow you? Funny girl. You're not making sense. Where are we going? What? No, I don't want to go into the bathroom. Why are you taking me into the toilet? And what? I don't. What is this? What is this white device thing? A what? A pregnancy test? Are you serious? Look at it. I don't. What? I don't understand. Why would you do a pregnancy test? I am looking at it. All I can see is this symbol here. Funny girl? What does the cross mean?